get into some roasting, some motherfucker. You want to roast? You want to roast? You want to roast? Hey,
okay, this is just
hey, Lena. Hey, AB. They're sitting there. They work for me.
We've been doing a lot of negativity today with the ghosts.
Really?
And
a lot
that.
of people are saying this is a negative show. This show sucked today.
The haunting. I mean,
just kidding. No,
this is, you guys like manifestation. This is a lighthearted story of a guy following his dreams that we can all get behind on this day.
What's the story here?
George Janko has manifested a cigar lounge.
Oh my God, this is so cute. You guys know my boy George Janko. He's pretty big on the right now. He's Patrick Bet David. When he first met George Janko, he made a private phone call in the hallway. He goes, This is what we've been waiting for. This guy is perfect. This is what we've been looking for.
And then, oh, hey, George. Hello. Oh, I had a great time. As soon as George is gone,
yeah, this is the guy that can do this is the perfect guy.
Yeah. Patrick B, E.T. David, Mike, Bet David. You know us.
George Janko is dangerous. And God, I used to feel bad for Shauna Della Rica, his wife now.
Me too,
but I mean, how stupid could you be? It's like you've had every warning sign in the world. You've read my comment, which still lives on her Instagram, where I warned her about George. It's got 47 likes. You can't ignore 47 likes online. Sorry. And I always say this to people. I'll say something nasty on Instagram. It gets hundreds of likes, and then there'll be a guy respond to it who's like a fan of the guy I'm going after, and he'll act like this is the craziest thing that anyone's ever said. It's like, tell it to the likes.
Don't you say that in your head when somebody replies back as if you're nuts? You go, okay, well, tell it to the likes, because there's hundreds of people who agree with what I'm saying. Tell it to them. Don't act like I'm insane. Trust me, I know what I know exactly what I'm looking at. George Janko, I left comments. I've said, this is getting scary. He went to interview Tate, and the second he interviewed Tate, he switched. George Janko can't get through a sentence without mighty gemstoning his audience. I mean, George Janko is more intense spiritually. He's more religious than those crazy religious channels that you'd find on an AM dial at 4 a.m, or one of those crazy mega church, or what the gemstone. For those people that are like, well, there's nothing wrong with a mega. Okay, well, tell that to the entire audience and cast and crew of the Righteous Gemstone. Because obviously there is something wrong with mega churching, and George is now a pastor. He is a mega church pastor. Let's go to next up. Follow up, George Janko. Oh, by the way, he's out manifesting. Guys, I've never manifested a thing. Have you tried this tip, manifesting, writing something down, praying for something? Manifesting should be called what it really means. Searching for greed. Using greed. You tried
to manifest owning the JD33, and look at how this turned out.
Yeah, it's a debacle.
Nothing but stress.
Manifesting is not the way. And anybody who tells you that they're for people to say that out loud, that's so, I'll delete this later, millennial core. For people to say that out loud, dude, I actually manifested. You did not. And to think that you can. Logan Paul and Georgia, they're all manifesting, right? Cody Ko. It really shows the type of person you are when you're talking about manifestation. George has manifested something, though. And motherfucker, it came true. So what do I know? Let me show you this. George Janko manifested. You're not going to believe what he manifested. I'm going to let him tell you. Is this just 1 minute, 10 seconds?
Yeah, or you could, if you want longer, you could just play the intro, but yeah, just do, yeah. Depends
okay.
how
wow,
long
and
you
it's
want.
got a picture of Tate. This is the first thing. Now, George has kind of gotten big.
Wait, go back a couple seconds because I want to make sure to hear the out of my own damn way part of the song.
I got to get out of my own damn way. Shout outs to David, the freestyle. This guy's lost his fucking mind. He's getting a lot of views now. He's got 3 million subscribers now on YouTube. That's no laughing matter. Hundreds of thousands of views. he got to get out of his own damn way. That's one of his lyrics of this bullshit freestyle he made. I mean, is somebody going to stop George? Who's going to stop him? Me?
The Heart of David is back. Not only do we have the old classic selection, but we got a new drop called Pray for Your Friends. The number one important thing God wants us to do is love thy God with all of your heart. But the second one is love thy neighbor. The best way that you can love them is to pray for them. This is my new
I say that to my dog. I go to my dog and I go, love thy mama. And I point to Jules. I go, love thy mama. Love thy mama.
This is when we're fighting.
Well, her and the dog she's talking about. Her, really, clarify that.
Oh,
seriously.
No, we don't fight.
No.
What are you, steel toe?
Her and the dog, though. Her and the dog are completely at odds. Never get a wife and don't get the dog together. Like, I had this dog previously.
Yes.
So her and the dog naturally
he sees
don't
me as
get
more
along.
of a sibling than a parent.
But you, at the same time, I mean, you guys are like, I have to turn the car around because her and the dog are bickering. All right, The Heart of David, Watches George Janko. This is a quickie. Redbar quickie.
Favorite t-shirt. Church boy right here. And look at the back. Very clean, very nice. I'm not going to lie. I never really wear like white or cream style hoodies, but this is just a vibe, dude. This is like, hey, how you doing? I like you. And I know you like me because I look good. If you liked any of these options,
horrible.
make sure you guys go to theheartofdavid.co or
and,
link in my description.
He's gaining.
He's got like a huge belly.
Yeah, this isn't even bad because this was shot before his big gainment, but he's getting fat now because he doesn't give a fuck. He's engaged now. Why? He doesn't have to do shit now. He's got Shauna Del Rica under his fingers. He could get as fat as fuck. If she gains even an inch, there's going to be a hitting probably.
What's the Adam Devine's character in Gemstones? He's like one step away.
Yeah, George
from
Janko is like
guy.
Adam Devine in Mighty Gemstones. Watch this shit, though. Watch.
Mighty Gemstones.
Watch what he
If you
manifests.
like any of these options, make sure you guys go to theheartofdavid.co or click the link in my description. I love you guys. Make sure you get it before it's too late and it's gone. And like the sun, it's going away. Hurry up. I love performing, but I loved my God so much more that if God said, shh, no more of that, I would sit there politely and patiently. That's why I always give the success and the credibility to him, is because I feel like it was given to me. I sat as a patient child of God, chasing righteousness, chasing wisdom.
This is every day. This is 24/7 a day now. You cannot get him to say a sentence without grifting you into Christ.
I mean, look at him.
He's all on Celsius. He probably has 8 of these a day. He thinks you could just drink these all day. I mean, you're pushing your luck if you've had one this month. By the way, that reminds me, my bonus pack. You guys want some Red Bar bonus? This wakes me up. Oh, you want to do this old man ritual with me? Old man Mikey ain't what he used to be. You know who I caught starting to drink this stuff now after he saw me drink it? You guys got to figure it out, but there's another show now that just started with this. Who could it be? Who could be me? Who wants to be me? Who wants to see me? A lot of people. All right, watch this. Janko go nut.
Failed miserably. But I truly think God is not looking for perfection. He's looking for the man who's looking for perfection. And perfection is Christ.
I'm just playing, I don't fight, I do pray. I only go the way of Mr. Yahweh.
It's not often I sit down with somebody and they say something that makes me think.
Brother, this was great.
I love you guys.
Will you give me something to think about?
My own damn way.
I had a lot of fun on this interview.
I gotta get out of my own damn way.
Fuck, that fires me up.
That's fire, right? Janko and his friends, it's on fire. Listen to this. You let it play from here? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. This is the thing we're showing.
Great.
Remember, we're here to show what he manifested.
Great.
Now, you see, they're sitting in a really crazy room, right? It almost looks like L.A. tan. You ever been to a tanning salon in an urban area? This is what it looks like. A bunch of hodgepodge furniture and tile work. There's about 8 different types of tile, 15 different countertop styles, shelving of all different kinds. But where is George? Because he looks like he's in a pretty pimp, if I might say. Pimp ass. And I know sets. This is pimp. He's got faux soie chairs. These look rich and expensive. Look at that piping. Look at this job. Look how smooth that is. Look how nice that is. I mean, these are like handmade Minode. He's got the tile work. Here's this tile work. If you have tile like this in your home, might be time to move. Did you know that this is very outdated tile? If your parents have this, don't go to their house. I don't want to see people go to their parents' house if it's not up to date. Really. It's so pathetic. I saw Annie Lederman go home for the holidays in a video. Her whole house, everybody's house, parents' house is like out of date and shit.
What are you going to do?
Move. Why do parents think that, we don't need to update our clothes or our house or our vocabulary ever since we had kids? We just stay the same. So let that be a warning to you parents out there. You don't get to stop updating just because, oh my God, I got Janko on this monitor right at because I got a Zoom going and I got Janko staring at me like this.
Can you see it?
Yeah, can you see what I'm seeing here?
No.
You can't. Oh, no, yeah, there's no way to see that side of the room. That would break the eighth wall.
Oh my God, that's insane.
So he's in a pimp room. He's got this frame here, and I can't wait to see, but a lot of podcasters, right, Nelk, all these guys, they always, even Tim Dillon, they're always recording out of a different restaurant now, a different space. So I hope this is something more than that. Here you've got this is like that's a tanning nice. Salon will have this up front, too.
That's diamonds. And, that's baccarat.
Yeah, so let's see what's going on. What did George manifest this time, and what has he gotten himself into?
Give me something to think about.
My own damn way.
I had a lot of fun on this interview. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the George Janko Show. I am screaming. My ears are bleeding. Let me put those down. Guys, this
sounds like Alkaline Trio lyrics.
I am very excited about this episode.
Look at this.
Long time coming.
Long time coming. And I know I always say that, but this is huge, guys. This is a huge episode because this is the first time we are shooting in the 24th Street Cigar Lounge.
The 24th Street Cigar. Nick Mullen, come on out. Nick Mullen, we got more cigar stuff. What was it called? Listen to this.
This is the first time we are shooting in the 24th Street Cigar Lounge.
The 24th Street Cigar Lounge.
So maybe he's just doing an episode at a cigar lounge.
Or did he make this cigar lounge appear from his mind? Let's hear.
Before this was a cigar lounge, before we created this to be the cigar lounge...
Before we created this to be the cigar lounge, did you catch that? Imagine. Before we created this to be the cigar lounge, it was better be another cigar lounge. I don't mind converting. George Janko has used his earnings, his status earnings from YouTube, to purchase, with his father, their very own cigar lounge. The 24th Street Juke. Can we go to this thing? Is this open to the public?
Why
Talk about a destination wedding.
It's a cigar lounge.
I know. Well, because he thinks this is what I mean. He doesn't understand. And I'm going to that cigar lounge, and I need to be welcome in like any other person because it's a public place. Listen to this.
Before this was a cigar lounge,
He's got the
before we created this
back
to be the cigar lounge, we had this as like a liquor store. And right next to it...
Look at that. If you don't believe this is a cigar lounge, well, think again, because how else would he have 24 cigar cutters for sale ready on a stand? And these are the expensive $3 cutters, so you know it's a good lounge. Listen to this.
Was a hair salon, and right next to that, at first, was a Blockbuster, correct? Oh, it was a Blockbuster.
Nice.
So when I came in, I had all the chips and candy, and in the back we had a TV with like a little VHS or DVD. So I would literally go through the back because it's safer to go through the back.
I think he thinks any video store from back then is called a Blockbuster.
I would go, if I needed a quick haircut, they'd give me a quick haircut, and then go next door.
You got your fade and movies and chips all at the same time.
It gets even better, bro, because I would just have a lot of junk food here, and I was like, man, I really want food. So they got rid of the Blockbuster, and they made it a restaurant. So, like, this is literally my whole life growing up here. I was with my dad all the time, and and we would dream. Like, he would dream about his future, and I would dream about mine. Above us is tenants that live.
Oh,
and
nice. I'm sure they like the smoke.
There, but at the time, my dad pitched me. He's like, "Listen, we'll get rid of them."
Do they know that
the tenants? That's nice. You displaced a family for your cigar.
Are there
lounge?
fans? I mean, even if there's exhaust, that smoke's going up into that neighbor's unit. Believe me, they didn't soundproof it, did they?
This asshole landlord, he just said that they kicked out the people who lived above.
Oh, they kicked so he's a landlord now. Listen to this, like Hannibal.
And right now they still live there, but at the time my dad pitched me. He's like, "Listen, we'll get rid of them." He goes, "We'll make it a recording studio. I'll be down here. I'll be selling liquor. You up there, and you just producing music." And we always wanted to be together, right? And I
mean, what kind of fucking sick shit is that? You and your Persian, fat, weird dad from another country always wanted to be together. You pick one. You go to Persia with him, East Persia, or you stay here and you act with normal people. You need to be hanging out with your dad every day. How about he hangs out with his wife? Okay? He shouldn't be hanging out with this gross little kid like this. And if I were your dad, I'd be embarrassed to be hanging out with you. You'd be bringing my stock down anywhere we went. I'd be like, "This is my son. He's like, I know he's like really short and gay and stupid looking."
No way, this is his cash cow. This is his golden calf.
I love my son. Okay, listen to this.
I just found it so cool that he wanted me, my sister, and my mom always to be a part of his business, and I thought that was really cool. And so I moved to LA and I'm doing my own thing, and my dad is like, "Hey, I think I'm making a cigar lounge." And I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." And this is the first time we got to come here, and this is pretty much almost all done before it starts opening up. I don't know when the opening up date is. We'll give you guys
looks nice.
We'll give you guys that info soon when we have like an established date.
We gotta go. I need a cigar from this lounge.
But I just wanted to talk about
something custom, guys.
Manifestation, because
I want to talk about manifestation. Manifestation. Here it is. He manifested this. Could you believe it? There's only one way to get a lounge like this. Prayer. Listen.
But I just wanted to talk about manifestation, because lately I've been trying to figure out like the best way to express to somebody to keep working, but also give it to God, right? And the way I can go about it is you'll never be able to. You'll never be able to tell God, like I never knew that this was going to be a cigar lounge and I was going to be in the entertainment field, and me and my dad will be able to merge together.
So I hope you're like me. Anytime he says cigar lounge, that's a joke, right? Like that's the laugh.
You missed my favorite line. You missed my favorite line.
Yeah, of course.
It was going to be a cigar lounge, and I was going to be in the entertainment field, and me and my dad will be able to merge together and build like this cool.
Me and my dad would be able to merge together
to build a cigar lounge.
To build a cigar lounge.
And I was going to be in the entertainment field, and me and my dad will be able to merge together and build like this cool lounge thing. I never even had that idea 15, 20 years ago.
I hope not.
Not even, like 15,
you were 5.
15 years ago. Yeah, 15 years ago. I never had that idea because at the time I was like, "Oh, I'm a music producer. I'm going to produce music. I'm going to be writing. And how
and now you've leveled up to cigar lounge guest. Co-owner of cigar lounge that really isn't the coolest place to have a cigar. It's kind of bright.
You have that many cigar cutters from the one time you smoked a cigar.
Yes, the one time I had a cigar, I got more cigar stuff than this store has.
You're covering it with your shoulder, but you've got
cut to the wide. Maybe we should turn this into a cigar lounge. Should we get a replacement sign that just says cigar lounge here? Yes. Wouldn't that be cool? I'd love to smoke a cigar if I had the guts. I don't have the guts. All right.
Seat is, it was just me and God, right? And I'll be like, "Okay, cool, I'm going to do this writing thing." And then the opportunity
Anyways, I just wanted
for
you guys to know he merged with his dad to create a cigar lounge.
George Janko, congratulations. And if anyone could get me any memorabilia from that cigar lounge,